Welcome to Chris Farms and Extension Services alias Chris Farm Nigeria. Today we are talking about why your sprinklers are not sprinkling in your greenhouse. So should in case you're popping into our YouTube channel, we talk about agricultural generally. We are into farm setup, battery cage installations, installation of machines, sales of agro machines, and other things. We build houses for poultry or farm or any kind of farm you want to set up. We do the A to Z for you, but today we want to bring you to the platform of sprinklers in the greenhouse. Before now, you see we are into several greenhouse setup, building, and others. But today we are talking about why your sprinklers in your greenhouse are not turning, or they are not flowing. I want to still give you the mechanism of how to do it so that it will flow. So that is what we want to talk about specifically today. Should in case you are just pumping into our YouTube channel, just sit tight and even as you listen to how these things work. But if you want to learn more of anything that has to do with agriculture, or you want to know about agriculture farm setup, or you want to follow us on YouTube channel, want to know anything about agriculture, all you just need to do is to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the notification button to be notified each time we upload a new video. Oftentimes when we do video, we are doing a video to show our client to know the progression of job on site. Like yesterday, if you followed us on YouTube channel, we told you that we started doing transplanting on a greenhouse that we started up, and we are giving that report to the owner. So same today, we are doing about we are done with the plumbing work, so we want to do a report on the plumbing work to tell the owner that the plumbing work is done, the water is flowing, the sprinklers are running, everything is working perfectly well, or want to do a video. Even at that junction, as they are giving a report to the owner, at the same time we are teaching the audience one thing to learn, not to give only the owner what is done. We want to still give the audience one thing at least to learn home, or to learn about the greenhouse. One thing about the greenhouse is like a natural habitat where snails are grown. Oftentimes, the world have even turned around now. You can now rear your snail in a greenhouse where you that looks like a natural habitat, and we create everything as though it is a natural habitat, and we're using a sprinkler. This sprinkler is like rain. You know that snail like munch coat place, so as a result of that, we wet out the place so that the place will be conducive for the snail. And this is like a natural water. It's just like a shower in your bathroom is sprinkling in your body. That is how we are putting it inside the greenhouse. It sprinkles there. It seems as if rain is falling, making it an artificial rainfall for the snail, so that the snail will be convenient and comfortable where it is. So that is why we are doing this video. So oftentimes, so many people, their sprinklers are not working, and that is why I want to do a short video of how sprinklers work, and secondly too, to also show the owner that this is what we've done. Should in case you still want us to build a farm greenhouse for you for your snail, or any kind of farm setup, remember our number is 080 36 92 57 18. If you are not in Nigeria, remember to put our country code +23480 36 92 57 18. Now, why is your sprinklers not working? Major reason why your sprinkler is not working is because there is not enough pressure on your sprinkler that makes it to turn. Actually, it is a pressure that turns the sprinkler roll. The sprinkler has a propensity to turn or to roll, and if the pressure is not mounted up, this thing will not run. It will just be like this, and it will rushing like your normal shower in your house. But it is the pressure that mounts upon this sprinkler that causes it to turn, to have this turning effect in the place. So before your sprinklers can turn, the pressure in that place must be high. Then if you want it to run in your place, you need to have something that can mount high pressure on your pipings, so that the water will be coming out with great velocity in order to turn the sprinkler. So this is a practical example of what we've done, and want to show you how we did it that is making it to turn. Actually, there are different type of pipings. Like this is a pipe. Now this is what is running the pipe, and this is the job that has been done. It is done with 2 inches pressure pipe. You can see 2 inches pressure pipe. There are different type of 2 inches. There are just ordinary 2 inches. There are 2 inches. They call 2 inches with pressure. This is 2 inches with pressure pipe. This is the bore valve, and that is what we use to run the pump down to the greenhouse. And if you look down to this place, let's go to a closer place so that the thing will be easy for them to understand. Let's use this one as a practical example, because everything is showing out. Now this is 2 inches that run through here. All in a bit to raise pressure for the greenhouse, so that the water can, the pressure will be high to turn this sprinkler. You can see this is 2 inches still that is now bringing the water to this place. This is an elbow, 2 inches elbow, with now this is like a socket. It reduces that to 1 inch that is put in here. This is now 1 inch that now run into the house, and this is a ball valve that is controlling the water inside. Now the water is, this thing now runs straight into the greenhouse. Let's just go into the greenhouse. Let us show you how it is. You can see this is now 1 inch pipings that is run from here down to this place, down to the ending. At the ending now, there is another ball valve that allows the water to flow out from that ending. So the mechanism we use here now is, when it gets here, this is 1 inch pipe, which is now at this junction we have a T there. 2 inch. We have 1 inch T on by 3 inch elbow, by 3 inch. One, we say this is a T. How do we call it now? 1 inch, 1 inch T by 3/4. 1 inch T by 3/4, which you now put a. This is now the 3/4 pipe. You fix it inside the T of 1 inch T by 3/4. You now put in this. When you put in this 3/4 pipe, now you bring it down. You put another socket there, which is 3 inch, 3/4 by ½ inch. You bring in 3/4 by ½ inch to reduce it to this 1 inch you see here, like this one. This is a practical example. Now the socket is not here. 3/4 by 1 inch is now put in here, which you are now seeing there. It now comes down to this place. So this one now is now a ½ inch. This ½ inch, you now put it inside ½ inch male and female sockets. You see, this is the 1 inch now. You put it here, and this is the sprinkler. This will now come here like this. You see, when the water pressure comes, you remember from outside we have 2 inches pressure pipe that is supplying the water. When it gets here is 1 inch, so the pressure is mounted up. From there it is reduced to ½ inch, which the pressure is now high. Once you now turn on the water outside, the pressure will now come into the greenhouse and start turning this sprinkler. So therefore it creates a natural habitat, natural rainfall, more like it, to the greenhouse. So to that effect, you can see all these sprinklers have been installed. This is also, as I'm still saying it, I'm also showing the owner to know that the sprinklers have been installed, and we want to test run it. Although we've done it yesterday, or we just want to do another video so that you see it. You see, we've all putting in the sprinkler. So we want to turn on the water now to see how it works. So let's just go for 4 minutes, even as we turn on the water. Just stay here while I turn on the water outside from the ball valve. Let us see how you want to turn it on. Okay, Baba wants to turn it on so that you see how it works. Although we've done a lot of planting today, but let us see how it works. We are going to turn the sprinkler on now. No, this side. Yes. All these ones. Let's just turn it on. All this one, let us show so that you can see that the sprinklers are turning. The principle I just told you, you will see the velocity of which the sprinkler will be turning. Let me bring down this thing. Should I bring it down?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir.